Ambergris Caye's power problem is the Belize reality everyone needs to understand. But before you make a Belize decision based only on beaches, rental income, or YouTube walkthroughs, get the real-world insights that help you see the bigger picture before you move. Join my email list. I'll leave a link in the description below. Ambergris Caye is not falling apart, but it is growing faster than the infrastructure was built to handle. And that is the part many expats miss. When people think about retiring or investing in San Pedro, Ambergris Caye, they usually focus on the obvious things: the Caribbean Sea, the restaurants and the golf carts, the rental potential, the expat community, the idea of waking up near the water instead of scraping ice off a windshield. Fair enough. But this week's electricity news is a reminder that the real question is not just whether Ambergris Caye is popular. It is whether daily life there will function the way you expect. Belize Electricity Limited has said Ambergris Caye needs a major power upgrade because San Pedro's growth has pushed electricity demand beyond earlier projections. A revised MCC agreement also includes support for a new 69 kilovolt submarine power cable to Ambergris Caye, meant to strengthen the grid and help meet rising demand. That is good news, but it is also a warning. Belize growth is real, but infrastructure is playing catch-up. Some expats hear new power cable and think, great, problem solved. Not so fast. The need for a major upgrade tells you something important. Ambergris Caye is not just a sleepy island anymore. It is a high-demand tourism, construction, investment, and expat zone that creates opportunity. It also creates pressure. More condos mean more air conditioners. More restaurants mean more commercial demand. More rentals mean more guests expecting cold rooms, Wi-Fi, laundry, pools, lights, and no interruptions. More retirees mean more people depending on consistent power for comfort, safety, and daily routine. That does not make Ambergris Caye a bad choice. It makes it a choice that requires serious planning with a calculator. Your Belize budget is not just rent or mortgage. A lot of people price Belize like this. Can I afford the rent? Can I afford the property? Can I afford groceries? Can I afford a golf cart? Good questions, but incomplete questions. If you are moving to Belize, especially somewhere hot and coastal, electricity belongs near the top of your budget conversation. Air conditioning is not a luxury for everyone. For some retirees, it is a health and sleep issue. For remote workers, power and internet interruptions can become income problems. For property owners, reliability affects reviews, guest satisfaction, and long-term rental value. Belize Electricity Limited, or BEL, has also warned that power disruptions in Mexico and possible drought conditions could create supply pressure for Belize. Emergency generation may cost around $4 million Belizean dollars per month, which BEL described as a kind of insurance against blackouts when imported supply becomes unreliable or expensive. That is the sentence expats should sit with, because your Belize budget is not just what does the place cost. It is also what happens when demand spikes? What happens during drought? What happens when imported power is disrupted? Do I need backup power? Should I consider solar? How much will AC really cost me? Does the building have proper wiring and backup systems? Is the landlord prepared? That is not fear. Again, that is planning. Ambergris Caye has a lot going for it. It has name recognition, it has tourism demand, it has restaurants, water access, social life, and one of the strongest expat footprints in Belize, but growth changes a place. The very popularity that makes Ambergris Caye attractive also puts pressure on the systems that support daily life. That includes electricity. And for retirees, this matters because comfort is not theoretical. If you are 65, 70, or 75, dealing with heat, outages, backup systems, and utility bills, it hits differently than it does when you are 35 and winging it with a backpack. Before you sign a lease or buy property on Ambergris Caye, ask better questions. What is the average monthly electric bill with AC? Is the property energy efficient? Is there backup power for common areas? And a whole lot more I could help you with when you reach out to me. Do not just ask the seller, and vacation reviews are not enough. The power upgrade is a positive sign. It means Belize recognizes the demand problem and is moving toward a solution. MCC's Belize Compact also identifies high electricity costs as one of the country's key constraints, with the energy project aimed at lowering wholesale electricity costs in real terms. But do not confuse investment is coming with everything is already solved. For expats, the takeaway is simple. Ambergris Caye may still be the right place for you, but do not move there with a vacation brain. Move there with a real-life plan. because the best Belize decision is not just about where life looks beautiful, as I always say. It is about where life functions well for your budget, health, work, and peace of mind. If Belize is on your radar, join my email list. And if you are serious about moving, investing, or retiring in Belize and want help thinking through the practical side, reach out to me for help and advice before you make an expensive mistake. And if this helped, like it, share it, and send it to someone who is thinking about Belize. See you in the next one.